Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, get free shipping and free 365 days to return on most orders. The ball has dropped on the new year, and while the pros are focused on the bouncing ball, we're keeping an eye on our top storylines for 2017. This week we are raising 5 key questions for the new season, so let's start at the top. Will the chase for the world #1 ranking be a two-man race between Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray? Rivals since their junior days, Andy and Nole are both launching the season in Doha this year. Murray says Djokovic is his top rival for the top spot.
You know, we've played many big matches over the years and slams, played at the Olympics and, obviously the match at the end of last year for the #1 ranking. So, we competed many times against each other for some of the biggest prizes and, hopefully it'll be the same again this year.
Novak finished 2016 as his 6th straight year in the top 2 and 10th in a row in the top 3. And only 4 men, by the way, in open-era history have ranked in the top 3 for 10 or more consecutive years. Jimmy Connors, Yvonne Lendl, Roger Federer, and Novak.
Andy has had an incredible 2016, and especially the second part of the year, and definitely deserved to be crowned as #1 of the world in the end.
One man sometimes overlooked who could challenge for the top is Stan Wawrinka. The 3-time Grand Slam champion has beaten Novak in 2 Grand Slam finals and has defeated Murray in their last 2 U.S. Open clashes. While Wawrinka trails Andy Murray by about 7,000 points in the rankings, he has won a Grand Slam title 3 years in a row and can complete the career Grand Slam if he wins Wimbledon. At number 2 on our list, both Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal launched comebacks from their injuries. Question is, will they return recharged or recede? The 30-year-old Rafa was sidelined by a left wrist injury for 73 days last season. He struggled to a 39-14 record last year. He hasn't won a Grand Slam title since the 2014 Roland Garros, and his last hard court championship came 3 years ago. Rafa, though, has now hired former #1 Carlos Moya to join his coaching team. He looked inspired winning the exhibition event in Abu Dhabi and says he believes he has 3 more years as a Grand Slam title contender. As for Federer, the 35-year-old is coming off the first surgery and significant break of his career. He hasn't won a major championship since 2012 Wimbledon, yet Federer was a few points from reaching the Wimbledon final last year and has contested major finals in 2 of his last 4 Grand Slams. We're of the opinion at least one of these 2 champions will contest a major final in 2017. Roger says seeing Rafa bounce back has helped inspire his own comeback from knee surgery.
I had never really had to go through injury like the way I had to go through this year. And now I understand a little bit when guys are injured, how hard it is to come back and how much patience you have to bring to the table. It's not easy, and I admire the people who have done it before me so many times, like Rafa, for instance. He's always come back and it seemed like nothing. Every time he came back, he had success. So I hope it's going to be the same for me. We'll see.
Okay, now to Serena Williams, who raised 2 fingers in the air when she beat Angelique Kerber to win Wimbledon and equal Steffi Graf's open-era record of 22 Grand Slam titles. So will Serena win her 23rd major and regain the world #1 ranking? After all, she's got other things going on now in her life. The 35-year-old has announced her engagement to Reddit founder Alexis Ohanian last month. Even so, we believe a determined Serena, who has reached Grand Slam finals in 7 of her last 9 majors, will break Steffi's open-era record and win her 23rd Slam title this season. And if she does, she will have a shot to regain the #1 spot. Right now, she trails Angie by about 2,000 ranking points. The question is, will Serena, who played only 8 tournaments in 2016, play enough events to get back to the top? And number 4, which players outside the top 10 can make big breakthroughs in 2017? Over on the men's side, number 13, Nick Kyrgios, number 17, Grigor Dimitrov, and 24th ranked Alexander Zverev are our choices. Though Nick's on-court antics can be a bit abrasive, his ability is undeniable. Over on the ladies' side, 19-year-old Naomi Osaka, who reached her first WTA final in Tokyo last season, is one of the most explosive young players in the game. We look for Naomi to break through. We believe we'll see a bounce-back season from number 43, Belinda Bencic. And we look to 19-year-old Russian Daria Kasatkina to make a big impact this year after scoring wins over Venus Williams, Dominika Sibylkova, and Karolina Pliskova last season. And lastly, who's going to make major comebacks this season? Of course, all eyes will be on Maria Sharapova, who's eligible now to return from her doping suspension on April 26th in time for Roland Garros, and she is intent on regaining her place among the elite. Here's hoping two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova will come back. Remember, she underwent surgery after being stabbed on her playing hand, warding off an intruder in her home. Petra's surgeon says she will be sidelined for at least 6 months, rehabbing her hand after all 5 fingers on her left hand were damaged in that attack. Petra says it doesn't matter, though, how long it takes to play again, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long, she doesn't care. She says she certainly plans to come back. And those are our top storylines looking ahead to the new season. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.